Hate ads? Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more. Click the link in our show notes to learn how.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Hey friends, it's me, Sharon McMahon, host of Here's Where It Gets Interesting. And we've been working hard on a new documentary series called Resilience that explores the incarceration of Japanese Americans in the United States during World War II. So join me as I talk with experts and share firsthand accounts that detail the resilience shown by 120,000 Japanese Americans who endured wartime imprisonment right here in America. And on October 24th, we'll conclude our series with a special episode. Actor George Takei sits down with me to talk about his family's experience behind the barbed wire fences of an incarceration camp. Don't miss it, because here's where it gets interesting.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount, so, any support is always appreciated. So what exactly is Patreon? It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And just our podcast? Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. But we love you anyway. So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love. Yeah. Okay, First Chronicles chapter 8. All right. We're going to talk about some Benjamin up in here. Some Benjamin? Still some more. Some more? Okay. Yeah, remember we talked about him yesterday? Yeah. Benjamin's first son was Bela. The second son was Ashbel. The third was Ahara. The fourth was Noah. And the fifth was Rapha. Okay. The sons of Bela were Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoa, Gera, Shafufam. Shafufam, huh? Shapoopy. The girl who's right for me, or however it goes. Sure, yeah. It's from The Music Man. Got it. Yeah. Shapoopy. And Hiram. The sons of Ehud, leaders of the clans living in Geba, were exiled to Manahath. The leaders of the clan. Really? What? Because when I did that, you were like, whatever. Blah. No, I went along. No, that's not true. Blah. I went right along with it. I said we could do leaders of the clan. I said, oh, that's right. And yeah. I was saying you can't do that to that right. Song. You were like, blah. No, you're right. I was like that. No, you're right. Because it's the leader of the pack. Right. And you have to leave it that way. Don't disrespect that why song. I did that. Okay. Yeah, you suck, I suck. But you were wrong just then. I was wrong just then. I said it already. I was wrong. Just making sure you know. You still suck. I didn't deny that, did I? I didn't deny I was wrong. Well, I mean... Once I realized I was wrong, right. I didn't try to be like you and argue it or defend it. All right. Because Remember earlier when you were wrong? You were trying to find your fucking coat and you were like, I guess I don't have a coat anymore. And I was like, the fuck, why are you mad at me for it? Because you couldn't find your fucking coat. And I was like, is it in the closet? And you go, I already checked there. And I go, is it in the laundry room? I already checked there too. And then I go, is it over there on that chair? And you go, no, that's my other one. But then you looked under it and then you were like, oh. And then I go, you thought I moved your coat, didn't you? And you go, well, I just wanted it real bad. And I was like, you thought I moved your fucking coat and you were mean to me. And then you were like defending why you were mean because you were just going on and on about how I moved your coat. I left it right there. But clearly you hadn't.
Do you feel better now?
I sure as fuck do. I do. I'm just saying, like, when you are wrong, you will still be defensive. Whereas when I'm wrong, I'm like, nope, I admit it. I fucked up.
Okay.
I muffed that.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I do feel better.
I'm glad you got that. Yeah.
You know what, listeners? Thank you. Thank you. I got that off of my chest. I feel a little lighter.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. We should do this more often. By which I mean I should do this more often.
Okay.
And you should never do it ever.
Right.
Okay. Ehud's sons were Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera. Gera, who led them into exile, was the father of Uzzah and Ahihud.
Okay.
He
led them into exile?
Would you want to be known as that guy? You know that guy that led them into exile? Right?
No, I mean, it's better than Jeroboam.
Yeah. He was the worst, except he wasn't.
Right.
But he's marked down as the worst.
Right.
After Shaharam divorced his wives...
Divorced, huh?
More than one.
Damn.
Husham and Bara, he had children in the land of Moab.
With just random people, apparently.
Over there in Moab. Yeah. He's like Herschel Walker. He's just dropping babies every which ways.
Right.
His wife Hodash, he got him another wife, gave birth to Jobab, Zebiah, Misha, Malcolm, Jeuz, Sakiah, and Mirma. Okay. These sons all became the leaders of clans, but not packs. Shaharim's wife, Husham, had already given birth to Abitub and Elpal.
Okay.
The sons of Elpal were Eber, Misham, Shamad, who built the towns of Ono and Lod and their nearby villages, just FYI.
Sure, yeah.
Beriah and Shema. Are you with me? You getting all this?
I mean, it's going into my ears.
It's not even entering my ears.
It's doing something.
It's not doing anything to me.
No?
No.
I mean, luckily, if we ever need any of this information,
it's available
we can just go back
online.
and listen to it.
Well, yeah.
True. We have it here.
We have it here, you guys.
Right.
Here we are. They were the leaders of the clans living in Aijalon, and they drove out the inhabitants of Gath.
Because they love to drive out inhabitants.
They do, fuckers. Ahio, Shishak, Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Eder, Michael, Ishpa, and Joah were the sons of Beriah.
Okay.
Zebediah, Meshulam, Hizkai, Heber, Ishmerai, Isliah, and Jobab. I'm so fucking tired of these names. Were the sons of Elpal.
Okay.
Jakim, Zikri, Zabdi, Elianai, Zelathai, Eliel, Adiah, Bereah, and Shimroth were the sons of Shimei.
You know, I have to believe that we're one of the few people that have done like an audio or even, video of these chapters. So like somebody's going to be doing research on these chapters for like a Bible thing or something. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be the only thing that they can listen to. And
you think?
And they're going to be like, what the fucking trash is this shit?
What the fucking trash? You don't think anybody else has read Chronicles?
For entertainment purposes? For like, what would be the purpose of this?
I don't know.
Other than going straight through the fucking Bible.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe somebody else has gone straight through the fucking Bible. But like, seriously though? This is so fucking boring.
This is painful.
It is. I mean, we're going to do it. We're going to do it all.
We are.
But damn, this is rough.
Guess what? It snowed here today. Just the littlest bit. Like, you can't even call it snow. It was flurries.
I think like one flake touched your finger or something.
Okay. in the town next to us where my sister lives, which is, only like 35 minutes away.
Right.
She said that there were lots of flurries.
Huh.
And my mom, who lives even closer to us, only 20 minutes away, said that there was a ton of flurries. Like, she said it was snow.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I went outside and I saw slushy rain.
Yeah.
And then when I was out there with you earlier, there was one little flurry that fell on my arm.
Yeah.
So, but my point is that there is like snow in the air here. It's only October. This shit ain't right. I want autumn. I need my autumn.
But,
pumpkin spice and everything nice and sweater weather. I need my basic bitch boots. I just said earlier
I just want one good blizzard.
Okay, but does it have to be in fucking October before Halloween? Seriously. I'm not okay with this.
All right.
Ishpan, Eber, Elial, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, and Thethonjah, and Penan were the sons of Sheshach.
What was that?
I can't. There's too many syllables.
Okay.
Shamsharai, Chimchimchari, Shahariah, Ethala, Jerushiah, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroham.
Jeroham?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You guys, I made enchiladas for dinner, and
you did.
I made the filling for it, and then I actually rolled them myself, and then you know how you can get enchiladas. I'm saying right. I literally I hand rolled our enchiladas.
And they were really good.
They were fucking delicious.
They were.
And y'all should be jealous because I don't cook.
Tomorrow we're having a Cuban chili or something like that.
It's mushroom chili.
Whatever.
I don't know where you got Cuban from.
I thought that was what they called it.
No.
Oh.
What are you, an idiot?
I don't know.
You just wanted to say Cuban?
No, I thought that's what it was.
No, you were the one that picked out the recipe.
And I thought it was a Cuban chili or something.
No, it's just mushroom chili.
Holy shit, could you be angrier at me for thinking that was the wrong name?
Because we're literally recording and you're telling them I made something I didn't make.
No, I said that's what I thought the name was.
Okay, I don't know how you confused Cuban with mushroom, but no, it's mushroom chili, and it's got all these bell peppers and whatever. It's delicious anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I tasted it.
Great.
And it's going to be good tomorrow.
Awesome.
Okay. I'm just saying, I cooked. I made 2 meals.
You did.
And back to back.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, see, I need my fall.
Right.
Bring me back my autumn and my pumpkins.
Right.
These were the leaders of the ancestral clans. They were listed in their genealogical records, and they all lived in Jerusalem. Jael, the father of Gibeon, lived in the town of Gibeon. His wife's name was Maacah, and his oldest son was named Abdon. Jael's other sons were Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Mikloth, who was the father of Shimeon.
Yeah, that guy.
All these families lived near each other in Jerusalem, as families sometimes do. They live near each other.
Yeah.
Ner was the father of Kish. Kish was the father of Saul. Saul was the father of Jonathan, Milcah-Kishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal.
And the green grass grows all around and around, and the green grass goes all around. Grows.
All around. It grows.
I'm just saying that's what I felt like going on there.
Yeah, that is happening.
Right, yeah.
Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn?
This is what happens. We go crazy when we read this shit.
I know, I just can't. Okay.
That plus Press it's on. 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, there is that, but I don't really think that has anything to do with us acting silly right now. It's just this. There's just nothing here, and so I'm like, make it fun, make it fun, make it fun.
Only we've been doing it for days straight now, so it's like,
So I'm like, I cooked! Jonathan was the father of Merib-Baal. Merib-Baal was the father of Micah. Micah was the father of Pithon, Malach, Tariah, and Ahaz. Ahaz was the father of Jada. Jada was the father of Elameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri was the father of Mosa. Mosa was the father of Benia. Benia was the father of Rapheth. Rapheth was the father of Elisa. Elisa was the father of Azel. Azel had 6 sons.
Azrikam, Bokeru, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel, like I just fucking said.
Right.
Azel's brother Eshek had 3 sons. The first was Ulam, the second was Jeush, and the third was Eliphalet.
Yeah, that.
Omelet.
Got it.
Ulam's sons were all mighty warriors and expert archers.
Oh.
I wonder if they were as good as Katniss Everdeen, because she also was an expert archer.
Yeah, I don't know.
They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. All these were descendants of Benjamin, the end.
Okay.
Okay, do you believe me?
I mean, I believe that that's the end of that chapter.
Do you believe that they were so fucking mighty and whatever? Because the tribe of Benjamin disappeared.
I don't really give a shit about any of this.
I know. It's true.
Like, it's just so pointless. This is all so pointless.
Yeah.
And I'm really clamoring for a story at this point.
I know.
Like, if they give me anything. Like, anytime they mention anything, like when they're like, they built 2 cities, I'm like, oh, wow, they built 2 cities.
I know, and then the next sentence is next
back to
son.
fucking names.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I'm like, just give me anything, guys. Yeah. Anything.
We promised to complain less. I started to say we promised not to complain. But
we're going to complain.
We're definitely going to complain. But we'll also be, at the same time, at least it's not those fucking names.
Well, I mean, I guarantee that our first non-named chapter is going to be, like, out of this world. Because we're going to be, like, we'll have all this, like, pent-up, like,
enthusiasm and energy.
Yeah, like we've been waiting on it.
You can't even think of words right now.
I can't because
the names. Yeah, the names stuck them all out.
Yeah, there's too many names bouncing around.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys.
That is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
us. We're getting through the Bible.
That was 1 Chronicles chapter 8.
It was.
And tomorrow we'll be back with
1 Chronicles chapter 9.
Yep. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Hi, I'm Cara Natterson.
And I'm Vanessa Bennett, and we are the hosts of the Puberty Podcast. It's a show that weaves together scientific research, parenting strategies, and hilarious stories to help adults who are raising kids through adolescence.
First, we lay the groundwork for how puberty has changed, and then we get into the tricky territory of how to talk about it with kids.
Listen to us on Acast or wherever you get your podcasts. Buckle up and enjoy the ride.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.